Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So today I do not have any new products that I'm reviewing or unboxing in today's video. I'm just gonna go right in and dive right into this nail set. So for today's nail set, I'm not doing the Femi Beauty method, but I am going to be doing this a little bit different just because I do want to be able to pop these nails off easier. So for this method that I'm doing, I went ahead and applied some square full cover nail tips to my natural nails using some clear polygel. And I'm doing this that way when I apply my half cover nail tips, it does pop off a lot easier. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, but if you don't understand, it's totally okay, because if you want these to last, you would just not do this at all and just apply your half cover nail tip. But because I just want these to pop off a little bit easier, since I do need to film my Scary Story Saturdays and just continue filming for the rest of the week, I went ahead, sized out full cover square nail tips. I applied my peel off base coat to my natural nail, which is cuticle oil, rubbed that in, applied top coat and cure, and then I just cured on these nail tips using some Makartt clear polygel. I also am now just buffing and filing the tops of these nails, and then I'm also using my e-file to file these half cover nail tips. I'm going to be gluing these half cover nail tips onto the full cover nail tip. I feel like I'm really not making sense, but you can just watch the process and see what I'm doing, and you should be able to understand a little bit easier. Also, again, one last time, I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but I truly just want to say this one more time so everyone's clear. I am only doing it this way because I want to be able to pop these nails off after I'm finished filming right away. I don't want to wear these nails. I am just doing this nail set for my video and popping them off when I'm done. So after I have buffed the surface of the nails and then the inside of the tips, this is just etching the surface. That way they will stick to each other and stay for a long period of time. I'm so sorry for this. Maybe I should have just done this like off camera and got it out of the way. That way you guys didn't even care to watch this part. But I thought it would be good to add in case you do want to practice like me, and you could try this method. That way when you're finished practicing, you can just quickly pop the nails off. So now, as you can see, I'm just taking the nails, applying some Makartt nail glue, and then pressing them onto the full cover nail tip. I am obviously pressing them down a little bit further, not pressing it on like a true half cover nail tip. But I just wanted to do that to make sure they had a good strong hold, just so it wouldn't cause any problems with doing the nail set. This is basically just my base. I'm just getting the nails on. Also, don't mind that I don't have anything on my thumb. The thumb will be included in the nail set, but I just didn't want to do that on camera since I already knew this was going to be a super long video. So before I do anything else to these nails, I am going to be taking my base coat and applying a decent coat to I can't speak now. A decent layer of base coat to like the two nails. I don't know how to say it. Like, I want to put it there. That way the nail doesn't pop off and it just gives it a little bit extra support. Now, before I go in with anything else like filing the nails, I do just want to wipe off that sticky layer from the base coat. Now, just cutting the length down on these nails. I would have loved to keep them as long as they were and done like some 5XL nails, but I did decide that I wanted to cut these down and make them a more tapered square shape instead of stiletto, number one, and number two, because I am doing the overlay method. I am not the best at this method, and I already struggle a lot, so I didn't want them to be super long. I even should have cut them down more because, like I said, I'm not good with the overlay method, and doing longer nails, it is harder. But I felt like these turned out okay. I didn't absolutely love them, but it's alright. After cutting them down, I am just going to crisp up the shape of the nails a little bit. They were a little bit wonky because of the way I did the nail tips, but I did buy some regular square half cover nail tips that I will try using, and not putting down a full cover nail tip to be able to pop them off. I really shouldn't have done that, but I just thought it would be easier to pop these off in the end, and it was easier, but I felt like it really made the nail set look 10 times worse, even though it already looks so bad to begin with because I'm not good at this method. But practice makes perfect, and I do want to keep trying this method, which is why I bought some more half cover square nail tips. So I just brought out my dust collector and e-file, and I'm just now going to buff the shine from these nails. I'm also going to try to smooth out the nail from where I applied the half cover tip on the full cover nail tip. I just want to make sure it's a smooth surface for when I go in with my polygel application. After I remove the shine from the nails, I'm now going in with a layer of base coat onto all of these nails and then popping them into the nail lamp to cure for 30 seconds. These nails were super long, and honestly, I totally regret doing them this long with the overlay method, because this nail set took me forever to do. So please stay till the end to watch how these nails turned out. I did a lot of nail art, and my polygel application was not the best, but I still just want to keep trying this method out a lot more. So please watch to the end. Give this video a like if you would like to keep watching videos of me trying to get better at my polygel application. So for all of the nails, I did choose to use the Makartt A Siesta, which is this beautiful nude shade. This is my favorite nude polygel, and I'm actually going to be using this color on all of the nails. And I'm just going to use my Makartt polygel brush and slip solution. For my slip solution, I am using 91% isopropyl alcohol. And for the nails, I did do the 2-bead method. I placed one long bead from almost where my natural nail ends to the tip of the nail, and then the second bead of polygel is obviously at the cuticle area. And I was having so much troubles with this. I need to practice a lot more, and I need to start practicing off camera so I don't feel so embarrassed doing it on camera. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments saying that I need to stop being so hard on myself, but truly for me this method is really hard and I struggle a lot, and it is very hard for me to sit and say that I think I did a good job. But honestly, with this nail set, I have already gotten a few compliments on it because I have showed some of my nail friends and YouTuber friends. So I really do like this nail set. I feel like the nail art made it look a lot better. But really, I was struggling with this nail set. I was working so hard on it. So please, if you do enjoy this nail set, give this video a thumbs up. That way I do know, and it makes me feel a little bit better about how the nail set turned out. So I am just going to let this play out. I hope it's not that boring, but my throat is starting to hurt from just talking and constantly doing these voiceovers to be able to get these videos out. So I am just going to kind of just let this one play out, and then I will come back once I begin to file. Alright, after I had all of the nails sculpted and cured, it is now time to do the filing. So before starting to file, I did make sure all of the nails were wiped and the sticky layer was removed. That way I didn't gunk up my nail file. But after that, I pulled back out my dust collector and my e-file and my hand file, and I'm first starting with my hand file. I'm using this to crisp up the shape and just do a little bit of my filing, but I do get bored with that because these nails are so chunky and my application is not neat at all. So I really do need to just go in with my e-file just to speed things up and make it easier on myself. So I'm going to use the hand file for a little bit, and then I do switch to the e-file, and I show some of my filing on camera, but for a lot of it I did just remove it because I sat here and filed and filed and filed, because for my polygel application it is not neat at all, and I really do need to practice that so I don't have to sit and file and file and file. But again, I'm just going to go ahead and let this play out, and you can sit and relax and enjoy this filing proportion of the video. Before moving into the nail art of this nail set, I did just want to mention, if you have made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you are staying this long in my video. And if you are enjoying, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe if you do love nail content. I do press-ons, polygel tutorials, I do the Femi Beauty method, I do the overlay method, I do nail hauls, and something that I've recently just started on my channel is Scary Story Saturdays, where I do a nail set and read scary stories. If any of those things interest you, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you are notified when I do upload a video. Also, if you haven't hit that like button, please make sure you hit it. And also, keep on watching because we are moving on to the nail art, which is my favorite part of this nail set, and I am doing a springtime nail set. Okay, so now for the nail art. To start off, I'm starting with a matte top coat. I applied that to all of my nails and cured, and then I picked out the Birds of Paradise collection, which is from Makartt. I just thought this collection was absolutely perfect for the nail set that I am going to be doing today. I did find my inspo picture from Pinterest. I'm not really sure who created this nail set, but I will have the picture somewhere on the screen. That way you can see the picture that I got for my inspiration, and I did find it on Pinterest. I loved this nail set. When I saw it, it just gave me spring vibes and summer, and I loved the colors, and I loved how the nail set was also matte. I'm so used to doing shiny nail sets, but I thought that this nail set looked so good matte with all of the fun bright colors and like summer spring colors with the nude background, and I also just truly loved all of the nail art on the nails. And I'm just going to be using most of the colors from the Birds of Paradise collection. I just put them on my palette, and I'm using my Makartt line art brushes and dotting tools, and I'm just creating some vines, I'm creating hearts, I'm making dots, swigglies, I don't know, swirls, What else did I draw on? Oh, I drew on some flowers. This nail set was just so much fun to do once I got to the nail art part. I absolutely love nail art, and I had so much fun doing this nail art, even though I didn't think this nail set turned out the cutest in the world. I still thought it was a very nice nail set with all of the nail art, and the nail art just made me feel better about it, and it looked better with all of the nail art. So on all of the fingers, I'm going to be doing something different, but all in the same theme of the vines, polka dots, hearts, flowers, and so on. But it's all going to be different and just super fun and colorful. I do cure in between certain things, like when I did the vine, I cured before I started the hearts, and then I cured the hearts before starting the dots. But I do try my best to try and put on all of the nail art I feel comfortable with before putting my hand into the nail lamp. That way my hand keeps going in and out of the nail lamp. But I tried my best. I also tried my best with the nail art. I feel like the hardest part of this nail art were these flowers. I kept thinking they looked like something from off of SpongeBob, like the little flowers from SpongeBob. And I just felt like they weren't looking too good, but it's okay because it fit in with everything else. So I really feel like I am not talking that much in this video, and I'm sorry if that is not something that you like, if you like to have more talking or instructions or like a tutorial type video, but for some reason my throat has really been hurting today, and I don't want to just blab because I feel like that gets annoying and just like, shut up, I'm watching the nail set, not want to listen to you blab. But I don't know, I just don't really know what else to say because there's not much to say about this nail set. I'm kind of just, I did all nude nails, and then I'm doing nail art that is basically the same thing on each nail. It is also pretty simple nail art. Honestly, like I said before, that those flowers were probably the hardest thing to do just because I thought they looked awkward, but it was okay because they fit with the nail set, so it was all good. But I feel like this is a pretty beginner friendly nail art. I just feel like for a beginner it would be very time consuming, and I feel like you would think you're sitting here forever doing it, but I felt that way too. I wouldn't say I'm a beginner at nail art, but I'm also not a professional or anything like that. But for simple nail art like this, especially hearts and dots, like that's easy. What easier can you get? But I feel like everything together made it look like a very complex nail set, and that's what I really liked about it. Also, the colors were absolutely amazing together, and this Birds of Paradise collection was so perfect for this nail set. I will have all of the products I did use linked down below. Most of the products I used are from Makartt, and I do have a discount code with Makartt, which is NAILEDBYBRANDI, and it can save you 15% off of your purchase. So here I am finishing up the nail art, and I did want to mention I didn't have my thumb on at all throughout the whole video, but I did do it off camera, and then it is magically going to appear in just a little bit. But yeah, I just decided I would do that off camera and also finish up my pinky nail art off camera. And I'm also now going to go in with a matte top coat, and that is going to seal in all of my nail art. And I'm also keeping these matte. At first the inspo picture was matte, but I was thinking I'll try it matte. If I don't like it matte, I will change it to glossy. But I loved it matte. I just think it gave the nail set character and looked really good matte. So I decided I like it matte, I'm gonna keep it matte, and that is what I went with. After the matte top coat was all cured, we are now just going to be applying my cuticle oil to top off this nail set, and I was in love. Even though I did not think I did very good with sculpting the nails or getting the apex or the shape, I loved the nail art. It made me so happy to see all of the beautiful colors in the spring and summer. It just made me so happy to see this nail set, because I have been doing winter nail sets and Valentine's Day nail sets and Christmas nail sets, and now it is finally time to start doing spring and summer nail sets, which makes me so happy because I just love all of the bright colors, especially that bright pink on this nail set. Like, absolutely gorgeous. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching me create these nails. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time.